She said what she said. Now, what are you gonna do? Hey, it's your girl Lurk, back again doing what? Span on all y'all so I can talk about it. Now, apparently, a social media influencer by the name of Briana Monique is talking that yip yap about black women's hair. Now, I just recently found out about the situation from watching a couple of videos, and the thing is, I never even heard of this chick, but honestly, she's only saying what most biracials truly think. Most biracials feel their features are a blessing. Their hair, their nose, their skin, to them is the jackpot. Even back in the slavery days, the house Negro felt he was better than the field Negro because why? He was closer to massa in both proximity and looks. So now here's the problem. We also felt that these biracials hit the jackpot in the features and the hair texture and the skin department, and we're often loud and proud to say how beautiful these people are while downing our own features. We put them up on pedestals, so of course when you put someone up on a pedestal, they have no choice but to look down on you. And that's unfortunately what we've allowed to happen because we're just so quick to tell other people who don't look like us how great they are, how beautiful they are, how we wish we had their features, their hair, their skin. So of course they're going to feel like they're a blessing. And I mean, come on, we're doing that. And that's what makes us lose. And you can't turn around and then get mad at them when their true feelings come out because you're giving them that arrogance. You know, instead of us as a collective stating out loud and proud, you know, how beautiful we think our features are, our skin, our hair, you know, things like that. We're so quick to tell the whole world how ugly we think we are, how bad and horrible we think we are. So then we turn around and get angry when everybody else is like, okay, well, y'all think y'all ugly, then we think y'all ugly too. And we're going to say it proud and be loud about it as well. You know, so it's just like, it's the whole saying of like, if you don't love you, no one else is either. And that's, you know, as a community, as a collective, you know, that stuff, it matters. You have to be so careful about the things that you say about yourself. And I'm saying this as a collective, you know, us as black people, every time we talk about ourselves is in a negative way. I don't think we really say anything in regards to ourselves and each other that's positive. You know, like actually this week I had a conversation with this guy who I found out was a biracial, and he had to tell me because he didn't even look it. He didn't look biracial to me at all. He kept saying how light-skinned he was. He wasn't light-skinned at all, but he was just like, yeah, because I'm light-skinned. And so I stopped him and I asked him, I said, why do you keep calling yourself light-skinned? He's like, what, you don't think I'm light-skinned? He was high-key offended by this. And then he went on to tell me about how his mother, I said, what, do you have what, a white mother, a black dad? He's like, no, my mom is a Spanish Latina, even though that's not a race, but okay. But he said, yeah, she's a Spanish Latina and Russian, and my dad is Nigerian, and something else he said, I can't remember, but basically black and white, just like I said. So he was just like, yeah, that's why I got this good hair. And so then he turns around and says to me, you know, what about you? Are you mixed? He's like, no, you straight nigga, ain't you? He's like, and I'm just like, I was just taken aback because that's exactly what I'm talking about. Anytime it comes to us being black, it's always in something negative. So it was just like, the fact that he had to tell me that he was biracial, and he obviously thought he was better than me, for him to even say something like that to me. And that's, unfortunately, that's how a lot of them think, because we have allowed we down ourselves out in the public all the time. So therefore they think it's okay to do it too. And so This is the part where we have to take accountability, because we're the ones that collectively have put these people up on pedestals since forever and a day. So now it's like, okay, what are we going to do about it? Are we going to start praising ourselves? Are we going to start saying that we actually like our features? Are we going to actually say that we like our hair? Can we have some self-esteem? You know, my thing is, even if you don't like something about yourself, because it's okay, you don't have to like everything about yourself. I don't adhere to the thought that you have to love everything about yourself. But you don't have to tell everybody what you don't like about yourself. And unfortunately, social media has made it okay, or it's become a public diary for a lot of people. You know, if you hate your hair, okay, that's your own personal whatever, but you don't have to go telling everybody. And most of all, you don't have to go tell someone who doesn't look anything like you how you wish you had their hair or their features or whatever. Keep that to yourself. If you feel that way, keep that to yourself and try to get some self-love and self-help in the process or something, but don't just broadcast that. But if you go up under any biracial influencers channel, up under the comment section, you'll see a boatload of, you know, Black women expressing how beautiful they think that person's hair is and their skin and how much they wish that they had it. Or they'll say things like, oh, your hair is just so gorgeous and I got this nigga shit. And, you know, you can't then turn around and get angry when that same person that you just been kissing their booty cheeks, you can't get angry when that person says, yeah, I am glad that I have my hair and y'all have that nappy hair. And you can't sit there and get mad at them when you are sitting there telling them how nappy your hair is and how much you don't like it. Of course, they're going to think your hair is a curse because you are saying that it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just have to just get collectively just self-love and how we talk about ourselves and how we talk about each other, you know. And even if they feel like their hair is better, we will need to combat that with being proud, you know, showing, like back in the 70s, people was rocking their fros, you know what I'm saying? You saw a lot of people rocking their fros and they were happy about it and they loved it. So yeah, you still had people that were wearing wigs and, you know, some people were getting relaxers and stuff, but a lot of people were proud to sport their natural hair. And I think that's one of the things that made the 70s so beautiful, because they seemed to be so much more proud to be in their Blackness. But I don't know, we've kind of lost, not even kind of, we definitely lost that over the years, and I would love to see it come back. It was trying to come back with the natural hair movement, but unfortunately that got overrun with, you know, people with 3 textured hair, and unfortunately the Black women fell back into putting those same women up on pedestals again. And now we're, you know, I don't know, we cannot get angry when we are telling the world how horrible we think we are. Now, to that, what's her name, Briana, her mom, she's a prime example of what I'm saying. She had a child, you know, with a white guy or whatever, and she's one of those ones that's sitting there talking about how ugly her hair is, and she's probably said other horrible self-hating things to her daughter. So of course her daughter's going to say things like that, because like, oh, my own mom don't even like the way she look. My own mom thinks her hair is nappy. So yeah, it's okay for me to say this because that's how these Black women feel. So yeah, I can say this, you know. So even her own mother made that okay, you know, and that's a huge problem. It's very frustrating. I just wish that we as a collective would just love ourselves proudly and put ourselves up on pedestals, because it's just like we're falling under everybody, you know. And that's also another problem with us always trying to accept everyone as Black, because we so desperately want someone to identify with, and we feel like we can get the whole trickle down effect, you know, like, well, since these women of color, you know, are getting all these praises and they're considered, you know, a great beauty standard, you know, they're in Black proximity, maybe we'll be seen that way too. So we'll kiss their ass, and, in hopes that, we'll be looked at as beautiful and get some validation too. No, it does not work that way. That's why I love channels like Chrissy, because she's definitely into putting dark-skinned women, especially, in the forefront, and teaching dark-skinned women and black women to just put themselves first. It is a competition out here, unfortunately. That's just life. And it's just like, you got to step it up, or else you're going to keep getting disappointed. You can't keep getting angry, at biracials or whites or whoever for saying these horrible things about us if you're not going to combat that with your own self-love and your own perseverance, and just be arrogant your damn self. We gotta show the world that we love ourselves, and we're not going to be taking disrespect. But you can't do that if you're kissing the ass of other races and other people, So that's what I said. As far as being, accepting everyone as black just because they are half of something. No, they're a hybrid. No, black is black, white is white, black and white. Gray will never be black. We'll say that. And so that's what I have to say. So she said what she said. So again, I ask, now what are you going to do? And I hope that is find self-love and to improve and to become arrogant our damn selves. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope we can do better as a people. And so thanks for listening. I hope you return. All right, bye.